Are you looking for Techsmith Camtasia Studio 2019 reviews? Do you need a serious Techsmith Camtasia Studio 2019 review to help you out? Would you like a bonus with that and the free trial? Then this video is for you. Hey everybody, it's me Marvin, Everyday Marvin. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit the little notification bell down there so that we don't miss out on any future videos I release. I pretty much release them when I feel like it. Hi again, I'm Marvin, Everyday Marvin, and I'm going to be talking today about Camtasia Studio, what it is, what it does, why you should get it, my experience I've had with Camtasia, which is kind of unconventional, but thanks to using Camtasia in my many ways I've used it, I've been able to do a lot of cool things and also been able to make some money in exchange with it. Now, you may wonder, okay, first off, if you're one of my normal subscribers, you're like, what is Camtasia? Why should I care? Camtasia is basically a screen recording, video editing software that you can download to your computer and use to record your screen, say your laptop screen, or your desktop screen, say you're on a website or you're somewhere, or you need to give a tutorial on something online. You can use this software to help you do that. And then once you record your screen, you can easily edit that in the editing suite, which is the actual editing studio itself. I've used Camtasia so many times, like this software is like a companion of mine because I've used it probably for over a decade, off and on, I've used this software. And so I'm talking about how I started off using Camtasia, why I used it, why I think other people should be using it. There's a lot of video editing softwares out there, but this one I think is one of the lower costing ones, and two, it does so many things to where the price of it really is considerably really kind of cheap compared to all the features and things that you get. So let's talk about my story and how I started using Camtasia. Well, if you're a subscriber of my channel, or if you've been following me for a while, one thing that I never really talk about is going back really anything before 10 years before now. So one thing a lot of people do not know about me is that I used to be a parody songwriter. Yes, like in the vein of Right.I Yankovic. Yes, I used to do that. I've written many parody songs, and not only did I write the parody songs, but I also recorded them and produced them, and I also created slideshow videos to go with them. Now, I would go into PowerPoint or whatever PowerPoint software I had at the time, and I would basically take images and have animations to go with these images to coincide with the audio that you're hearing. Now you might say, okay, so you used to be a parody writer, you used to make PowerPoint presentations that went with these parodies and recorded this. Now, what does this have to do with Camtasia Studio? Well, how Camtasia Studio came into play was that I needed something that could record my PowerPoint presentations precisely, and because timing is very crucial when you're doing something like that, because I'm basically listening to my stuff, then I'm recording it and doing the actions at the same time as the song is going. Then I have to go back and put both of them together into one video. And a lot of software out at the time, which is like probably 10 something years ago, just didn't really cut it, or when I recorded stuff, it would lag a lot. So I finally ran into Camtasia Studio, and at this point in time, 10 or 12 years ago, it was looked real 90s looking. And so, but it did the job. It recorded it, and I was able to do many videos using the screen recording feature on Camtasia. I made a video for Britney Spears' Piece of Me. I made a parody about that. Justin Timberlake's Rock Your Body. Nelly Furtado, Say It Right, and several others. Mariah Carey, Touch My Body. Destiny's Child, Catch My Breath. I did a whole bunch of these, and you actually can see these on my YouTube channel, Funny Song Parodies, which I still have them up. A lot of them have thousands of views at this point. And again, I would not have been able to do that easily without using the Camtasia Studio. Now, eventually, I decided to branch out from doing that, which they were fun to do, but unfortunately, I wasn't making any profit off of it. So I wanted to use Camtasia in another way to actually turn a profit. So since I knew I was good at PowerPoint, I went ahead and decided to start offering my PowerPoint presentation skills on the freelance website called Fiverr. And Fiverr is basically a website where you can go and pay $5. Now it's $5 plus $2 to have work, different jobs done for you. And one thing I was offering to convert people's speeches and documents and things into PowerPoint presentations, and then also I would record a video for it as well, so that we not only have a completed PowerPoint presentation, but they would also have a video that they can show and play and do whatever they want to do with it as well. And it was a kind of a 2-in-1 type situation, which no one else was offering at the time. And so a guide on how beginners can start affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a marketing arrangement where a company or person pays a commission every time the marketer generates a sale or other desired action for them. This type of marketing is extremely popular with internet marketers because all they have to do is find ways to drive targeted traffic towards the product or service, which results in conversions. The more conversions they make, the more they are paid. For example, if a company is offering an affiliate Thanks to having Camtasia Studio available to me, I was able to record these PowerPoints that I was creating for these clients, and I was able to turn out videos, PowerPoint videos for them easily. And I couldn't have done that without Camtasia Studio. I've made hundreds of dollars just doing that for a while. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it a lot, and Camtasia was one of the biggest helps and the biggest ways to make that happen for myself. So I was very happy that I had Camtasia Studio for that. Now Camtasia can do a lot of things. Not only does it record your screen, but a lot of my videos that I make on my Everyday Marvin channel, which you're probably watching this on right now, I use Camtasia to create those videos. So I basically record a video on my phone like I'm doing now. Then I'll take the video and I would just download it, import it into Camtasia Studio, and then I'll just edit from there. You can cut things like any other video editing software. It's not just limited again to just screen recording. You can take any video you want and put it into Camtasia Studio and chop it up and edit it any way you want to, and have a professional looking video created, by just doing it yourself. And it's such an easy software to work with as well, and I feel like it's kind of intuitive. And so I'll try to have a video of me showing me using it and different things you can do in Camtasia. But I really just cannot recommend Camtasia Studio enough. So if you're looking for a Techsmith Camtasia Studio 2019 reviews, or if you're looking for Techsmith Camtasia Studio 2019 review, I hope this review helps you out and helps you understand why this is such a useful software, and also is relatively cheap compared to a lot of the other softwares out there. And one of the best things about it is that once you buy this software, you don't have to pay for it again. It's not a monthly subscription. You pay one time, you get all the features to use. They do an upgrade, I want to say once every year. They make a new version once every year. But to be honest, I've gone long stretches where I didn't upgrade and I was still making great videos because of Camtasia Studio. So definitely check it out and definitely use it. See. Hi, this is me, Marvin of Everyday Marvin. Again, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Hit the little notification bell down there. I just want to record a live inside of Techsmith Camtasia video part of my reviews. You can see the software versus me just talking about it. Now I'm just gonna I recorded a sample video for me to basically go through and do some of the typical edits that I do with most videos, or a lot of videos that I generally, because I've done probably countless videos worked with Camtasia Studio through all the different versions, and I have this video that I recorded just for this demonstration. So you import media, you open up Camtasia. I have it down in my little, I believe you call it the taskbar. Camtasia 2019 we're looking at right now, but then I also have open Camtasia 2018 as a way to record what I'm doing now, because unfortunately if you're in Camtasia, you can't be in Camtasia and record Camtasia at the same time. So I have to use the older version to record the newer version, which just shows you how versatile the software is. And then I still have the older version sometimes, which I need in case I'm rendering something or producing something in one of the versions. I can do work in the other version, and they're pretty similar. So anyway, I'm inside of the 2019 version of it, and you see I have my video clip up here, which I recorded with my phone, and then I transferred it from my phone. And this is going to be pretty much your media bin, as you see right here, and you can add things
into the media bin, so I can go into my folders. You see I have other clips in here, other clips from this particular video that I'm working on right now, and I have things I can click this right here and it'll put it in here. I can drop it down here. It's real easy. It's pretty much drag and drop. That's how the big thing for Camtasia, which is actually how a lot of video editing softwares tend to work now. Now, while Camtasia, I'm gonna delete it. Just show you something right there. So you can't delete a file in here if you have it selected in here too. So I'm gonna press OK. I'm gonna click off of it, and then I'm going to might put on there. Then I'll click this again, select it again, delete it. Now it's not a problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this clip down here, and we can play a little bit of it so you can see.
Everybody, this is my sample video for Camtasia. This is my sample video for Techsmith Camtasia Studio 2019. This is my review video for that. It's on the sample. You're gonna be able to see me you'll actually be able to see me do
my pauses. You see I made a mistake when I was talking. So a lot of times in the videos when I make a mistake, I just go back and just cut it out or delete it. I'll go back to where the mistake happened. Right before it did.
Video for that. It's on the sample. You're gonna be able to see me
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just stop right after I make that mistake. I'll go back and I'll highlight with this. You see I'm taking the mouse and I'm holding down on the left mouse button, or in this case my left mouse pad button on my laptop, and I'm just holding down on this little thing here and I'm pulling back to where I believe the mistake is. I highlight that, I play it.
It's on the sample. You're gonna be able to see me
and actually I highlighted a little bit more than what I wanted to, so I'm gonna go back. Okay, now I'll try this again.
You're gonna be able to see me
Okay, and that's where I made the mistake at, where I misspoke. So I'm gonna you can do it one or two ways. Either you can just press delete and get rid of it, but what I like to do is I like to go ahead and just cut it. So I'll right click on my mouse button or mouse pad, and I'll just see where it says cut. I like to just cut it, even though that's really supposed to be used for when you cut something. It's really supposed to be meant to. Well, you can also go and paste it in somewhere later, but I just like to use a cut because as your project gets more and more complex, you're gonna notice that if you try to delete in a project where you have a whole bunch of different tracks going on, because each one of these is a track. You can add tracks by going to this add a track button, press, and it's going to add a track. And when you add a track, that means you can put another piece of media on top here. So for example, I could take this picture that I have and put it on track 2. And now you see, now it's on there. And basically, I want to see you have a limit of 10 tracks, but it could be unlimited. But I don't think I've ever used more than maybe 8 or 7 tracks normally. So depending on how complex the video is. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because I don't need it right now. I'm going to delete this. I was in use. Okay, so over here, delete that. Okay. Now we have deleted that and deleted my mistake. You'll go back and play the video again.
It's on the sample. You'll actually be able to see me do different things with this video. You're gonna see me chop this video up. You're gonna see me,
which I just did. So now it removed that clip out real easily, and it still kept everything together without me having to go and move anything else. So I'm gonna play a bit more.
Stuff, pictures here, picture here.
Now, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go see if I can find any other media. And actually, instead of me going to import media, you see they also have an option to import from Google File or Google Drive, which I could do as well. I'm gonna go to Library, where I've actually imported a lot of my own media, which is a good thing. So you can basically take images and things you found online and have downloaded to computer, and you can import them into Camtasia Studio and put them in your library so we can use it anytime you want. You can also have different sections in your library. So for instance, there's a default library you can put your stuff in, add new library, you can create a new library, which I haven't done recently. You can download more assets, which will basically take you to the Camtasia accessories page. You can download different clips and things like that. You can manage your library, you can export, you can import a zipped library from a previous version, which I've done before. You can rename your library. They give you a lot of options. And then Camtasia itself has its own library. So I click the Camtasia library. You see Camtasia 2019. The icons you can use. You click on that, and it's different themes for these icons. So you see insurance, Click on that. And I can take this little icon right here and put it in here if I wanted to. Real easy, real simple, not too hard at all. Not delete it. I don't want it. Little animals or social icons. There's all kinds of stuff I haven't even gotten into yet that I can do. It has this thing called lower thirds, which I'm gonna show you how cool that is. So you can basically go in and put these things. I'm gonna just take one of them and test it. I don't normally use these, but I might start using them in the future. You can go in here.
See me put stuff.
See how cool that looks. It put this little lower third down here. Is I can actually go in here and I can type my name in, say Everyday Marvin. And then down here I can social YouTube personality. And all this I'm just doing. If I don't really have any planned, I'm just kind of like just showing you guys what you can do with the software, which you can do quite a lot. And I think a lot of times this software is highly underestimated. I think me personally, I think I'm only really using the surface level of the of the function that you can do a lot of cool stuff. So I'm gonna put this in here, press OK, and so now when I go back,
chop this video up. You're gonna see me.
And you see how that came up? Everyday Marvin, YouTube personality. And it looks so professional, versus me just having just text thrown up there. Look for a picture that I can post. You guys see a picture. And they give you all this stuff that comes with it for free. All these icons and things you can use. And I'm going to use this balloon I'm seeing. And as a picture, I'm going to put here. Now I can press copy and paste. Paste it again, and I'll move it, put another one up here, and then put another one over here. I'll make this one a little bit smaller so I'm not like right in my eyes. So when I go back and talk about pictures being everywhere,
you're gonna see me chop this video up. You're gonna see me put stuff, pictures here, picture here, picture here. You're gonna be able to see me put something here. There's a little
Yep, and I can take this over here that I just worked on, that little lower third they call, and I can put it right over here. And I can move that too. Control Z. And then whenever you make a mistake, you can always press Control Z to undo it. So I accidentally moved my little canvas here. I did by accident, Control Z, take it right back. Or you can press the go back button over here. But I'm gonna take this, put this back, and I'm go back and we're gonna watch. Control Z. We're gonna press play.
Subtitle or some caption right here. You're gonna see me be able to do a couple different things. You're gonna see me do a couple of cool special effects that you can do with it.
There's also a thing called intros and outros, and actually still a lot of stuff here I've never even really played with. It's a lot of cool, and the cool thing is a lot of these things like this motion backgrounds I just pulled up, that stuff you can actually go and download more free ones from. You see there's a download more assets here. You can actually go and download more from Camtasia without paying extra. They do have some you can pay for, but they also have a lot of free ones that you can download for no extra cost. So they really want you to have the freedom to do what you want to do with this software. So I'm gonna go play with this one thing real quick, put this in here and see what happens. Yeah, so I can put this up here,
as well as do things with words on the screen.
Then there's a colorful background. Say that has some text in front if I wanted to, but I don't want that right now. And you can make outros. You can do all kinds. There's music tracks, which I totally forgot about. These are the music tracks I'm referring to when we do the Q&A that you can reference. A lot of times I just double click them and then take a quick listen to them real quick. And these are good music tracks. These aren't like little rinky-dink things. So you can actually use them. Just listen to a few of those. And I really have not been using this like I should. Like, I could really be got video game one. So the Techsmith company really tries to help out video creators and people who do video recordings. You also can create outros, which I really need to start taking advantage of this personally myself. And if you know what an outro is basically those little things that you see at the end of videos that people have. Let's see how it does. So I'm put it in here. And thanks for watching. Yep, there's an outro. And I can put my own text in here. So I can go back in here and put my name like you're the best. I'm a bad speller, bad typist, so forgive my bad spelling and whatnot. You're the best. I could put in my email here if I wanted to. I could put my website in here. Put my social media connection in here. I could put my phone number in here. This is great for people making business videos or how-to videos and have a business. You can put this at the end of your videos. And you can just clip it at the end of every single one. You can actually save this particular one. Which one thing I really love about is that you can, once you do something with the media, you can save it that way you can pull it out anytime you want without having to recreate it every single time. So that's an outro there for you. Okay, there we go, intros. Okay, so we'll go to intros. And I can take this and put it in the front of my video. So one thing I like to do is click select all, control A, put the stuff back. It selects everything and puts everything back. And I can take one of these little intros like you see on a lot of popular channels. I just pick one. So I'll pick this last one. Put tic-tac-toe in here. You can do a lot with Camtasia, and I forgot to go endless time. One more thing I did want to show was you can go to the more tab here and go to captions, hit captions, and you create your own captions to put or import them into Camtasia so you can have closed captioning your videos. Just speech to text, import captions, things like that. You can also do transitions in Camtasia as well. Like say for instance, I want to take this part in the video that I have here. So I cut that, say I select it, cut this in half, okay? And then I put a flip here. And what's gonna do is that in between these two, now when I go here and press play, go back, go back. You can also go back, redo things as well. Yeah, so you can do simple, different little things like that. And the final thing I want to show was the behaviors. So you go over here to behaviors. You can have words and different things flying. I'm gonna do it with the images that we already have. So over here at the images, I could simply take one of these behaviors like fly in, put it on one of these, and I could put explode on another one. It just goes right on top of the whatever the media item it is. And I could put slide onto the other one, the last one. And so when I go back and play it, it'll do this.
You're gonna see me put stuff, pictures here, picture here, picture here.
Yeah, so you can do just all kinds of interesting things. It's all about engagement, getting people to interact with your content and get them to take action on your content. And Camtasia will help you do that. So finally, once you're done, there's other things I can show you, but basically you can kind of hop into those things yourself, like annotations, and click more. There's voice narration, cursor effects, audio effects, more visual effects, interactivity, animations, you name it. This software can do so many things. When you're ready to finally produce your videos, hit local file or wherever you want to send it. And I already have a custom setting that I go to on mine. Hit that. Or if you don't have a custom setting, you just go to one of these. I like to produce it pretty much in the highest one I can. So in this case, I'm producing up to 1080p for for this particular software. And you can also put it into a smart player, which is a whole nother thing. But if you just want a video you can upload to YouTube or something like that, you can just put it on the regular MP3 or MP4 setting, hit next, I decide where I want to have it, make sure I label it. So I'll label this Camtasia sample project effects and hit, oh, I don't want it saved there. It's another thing I was doing. So I'm gonna have it saved under my Everyday Marvin workload folder. Go find that folder, Everyday Marvin work, and I will save it here. Now I'll hit finish. And now since this is a short video, it shouldn't take it very long to do it. So it'll render, the screen will pop up, you'll see, and it does this little rendering thing. And so this will probably take, one thing I kind of wish it would do is it would tell me exactly how long it's going to take, but depending on how many effects and how many things you have going on in your video, it could take longer or shorter. Now the video has
this is my sample video for Camtasia's. This is my sample video for Techsmith Camtasia Studio 2019. This is my review video for that. It's on the sample. You'll actually be able to see me do different things with this video. You're gonna see me chop this video up. You're gonna see me.
And you see now, look at the completed video. It's been fully produced now with all the effects and everything included.
You're gonna be able to see me put something here. Like there's a little subtitle or some caption right here. You're gonna see me be able to do a couple different things. You're gonna see me do a couple cool special.
So basically, you see the video is produced. I didn't put any more effects in after that. So basically, it's a pretty simple process. And also, the more effects you generally have in a video, the longer it's gonna take to render. But once it's done rendering, you'll have a finished product, which you can upload to YouTube, wherever you want to go, help promote your business, your message, your cause, your charity. You can do it with this software. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration.
Hey everybody, it's me Marvin. I'm back of Everyday Marvin. And I just want to take some time to answer a few questions about Camtasia I've been noticing online. In case you had one of these questions, I'm going to try to answer it for you now. My glasses on, as you can see. I didn't have my glasses on earlier, but I want my glasses on now so I can look a bit smarter and also read these questions that are going to be on the screen. So let's just go through the questions I've seen and try to answer them as best as I can so you can feel a little more secure about it. Go ahead and take part in Camtasia. I have my link down there so that way you can take a look at Camtasia. Also, a special link will be down there for my blog post where I talk more about Camtasia and also give you some special bonuses. Go ahead and go through those questions right now. Let's do it. Put my glasses on. Got my glasses on. Okay. First question. Is Camtasia free? Yes and no. Camtasia does offer a free 30-day trial for you to try out all the features, and so in that way, yes, it is free to try it out, but to have it beyond 30 days or beyond 4 weeks, you are going to need to go ahead and purchase that software. Another question, is Camtasia safe? As a person who has used several different versions of Camtasia, I can pronounce, and I haven't had any issues with on my computer or nothing that's going crazy or haywire or taking my information or anything weird happen. I can confirm from a user standpoint, again, I've been using Camtasia off and on for the past 10 or 12 years. Camtasia is safe. I can confirm that for you from my own experience. Another popular question is Camtasia worth the money? Is it worth it? In my opinion, I feel like it is because it does so many things. It records, allows you to strip out the audio from videos. To me, I feel like it combines a whole bunch of different softwares into one, so that way you don't have to have a different software for each task you need to do. It can take screenshots, save frames, you can produce videos in multiple different formats. So I believe QuickTime's one of those, MP4, there's a couple other ones that it does as well. I'll try to list those in the video somewhere so you can see. But yeah, it just allows you to do so much. You can edit your video just about any way you want to edit, just like any other video editing software. So I believe it's worth the money. You can also download tools and assets to expand your options in Camtasia Studio, which I'll try to have that in the video that I show here in a little bit. Some people are wondering, how long does the Camtasia trial last? It lasts exactly 4 weeks, and at that point in time, you're going to need to either purchase or you won't be able to really use the software at all. Does Camtasia support 4K? Now, you can import 4K and 5K videos into Camtasia. When you import a video into it, it's going to show you a canvas of your video so you can see what you're editing. Now, I believe the canvas itself only shows, it won't show it at 4K, it'll show it at a lower resolution, but it's still going to be pretty good. but you can record and edit in Ultra HD as an option for yourself. But it does not currently support 4K or 5K videos if you want to be really editing them. I believe it's going to show it at a lower resolution, and when you produce it, it's going to come out at whatever the highest resolution that you can, at whatever resolution that you choose that's available on Camtasia, the software itself. Some people are wondering, does Camtasia Studio record audio? It does. You just need to select the microphone and system audio, which I'll try to show in the video somewhere. When you're recording something, if you choose the microphone or system audio, it will record whatever's going on in your computer, as well as if anything is going on outside of your computer. As well. Does Camtasia Studio have music? Yes, it does. It has its own library of music that comes with it. It's royalty free, so that means you can use it any way you want to use it within your project. Just as long as you don't try to sell it or put it in some other random software you just created or something like that. The music and lots of the images and things that come with Camtasia are all included with your purchase. So that's, I think, one of the reasons why it's a little bit higher, because a lot of these softwares out here do not include all the things that come with Camtasia. And Camtasia also allows you to download lots of free downloads to expand upon that library that they already give you, which is already pretty good. So people wonder, does Camtasia have a free trial watermark on it when you're doing the free trial period when you produce the video? And yes, it does, and it will have that. The only way to remove that watermark is to go ahead and just purchase the license key, which again, just do that by going to the website, hitting purchase, and walk you through the steps. And it's going to give you a key, which is going to be a string of letters and dashes, which you will put into the software when you go back to it, and it will unlock all the features for you, and you will not have to purchase again. That's one of the best things about Camtasia, that once you buy it, you have it for life. You don't have to worry about paying regular yearly or monthly fees. Once you purchase it, it is yours for life. Another good thing too is if for some reason you uninstall Camtasia off your computer and you can't find the system installation or the Camtasia installation files, whatever, to reinstall it, you can always go back to the website and re-download it. I believe they allow you to download it up to 3 times, I believe. There's been times where I had to, for instance, when I lost my laptop and I had to go and start using my 2-in-1 tablet for video editing, and unfortunately for a little while there I couldn't use Camtasia. Camtasia doesn't have a version for the tablet or phone that I know of, and so I ended up using KineMaster, which KineMaster is a good backup if you are editing videos on your phone or tablet. It's great. I used it for a good chunk of my videos for a little bit of time before I was able to return back to Camtasia once I got a new laptop. So anyway, I had to go back and reinstall Camtasia once I got my new laptop, which is my Lenovo that I have now. And I went in there and I was able to easily do that because they probably realized that people are installing this on more than one machine once they purchase it. I believe, again, I think the limit is 3 that you can do. I could be wrong, but just need to check that for yourself. And then the price of Camtasia is generally around $250, $249. I believe I actually got mine for $149 because they had a sale going on at the time. So if you wait for a sale, you can do it that way as well. Another option is, if you run out of your free trial and you're still not ready to pay, you can always, I believe you can still do this, where you can just basically just use another email to create another, to download another copy of it, and you should be able to use it again, I believe, but don't take my word for that. Does Camtasia have text-to-speech? Does Camtasia do closed captioning? That's another thing. Yes, it does. I learned this recently that it can do that, and let's face it, right now it's getting to the point on YouTube where you do really want to put closed captions or have them available for your video, because so many people are watching it. Sometimes they'll have the volume off, but they'll still be able to see the screen. Does Camtasia autosave? Yes and no, because if you go in and work on a project, it's not gonna, I don't believe it generally does just auto saves it every few seconds, every minute, kind of like some softwares do. But if you randomly end a project or the computer goes haywire or something like that, generally when you go back to Camtasia, it will have a backed up copy of your last project that you worked on, and it'll actually do want to save this auto save version. But what I recommend you do, just basically every time you do a major edit or any kind of edits on your video, just go ahead and click save. It doesn't take you more than 2 or 3 seconds to do, and it will save you a lot of big headache or any bewilderment later on down the road. As I know it doesn't really have an auto save feature. I want to say the previous versions of it did. 2019 version, pretty much you just need to save as you go. People wonder, does Camtasia have a watermark? And yes, it does on the trial, I believe again. But you can get rid of that watermark by simply purchasing the software. But if you can, go ahead and buy the real version, or at least use the 30-day version as much as you can, and then save your money and buy the real version. It's worth it. You can save your projects, you can build up a library, you can really get into Camtasia. So many things you can do with Camtasia Studio to where you can really become an expert at it. And they have tutorial videos on top of that, so that way you're not totally lost. And there's also tons of YouTube videos, and there's people and forums and stuff that will support you and answer your question, because so many people use Camtasia. It's been around such a long time to where it has a good, strong user base that you can go to for support. So I definitely recommend Camtasia Studio 2019. This is my review. Hope you enjoyed my Techsmith Camtasia Studio 2019 review or reviews on this. Hope you find it helpful. Make sure you go ahead and take advantage of that link down there. It'll be for you to go ahead and watch, and go ahead and click on that link. Go and get your 30-day free trial of Camtasia started. I believe if you've never used Camtasia before, you should be able to access the 30-day free trial. And also there'll be a link down there to my blog to where you can click that link. It'll take you to my blog where I talk more about Camtasia, more about my experience, and then also there'll be over $100 worth of bonuses attached on that particular blog, which is exclusively for you, for those who take action on this Camtasia and go ahead and purchase. Go ahead and have Camtasia for yourself. So this is me, Marvin, Everyday Marvin. I hope you enjoyed this little kind of question Q&A thing I had going on. I just want to kind of cover some of those basic questions. I know whenever someone's deciding on whether they want to buy something or not, there's always questions lingering that they need to have answers. So I hope that helped you out. If you have any other questions about Camtasia, feel free to put them down there in the comments, and I will try to address them as quickly as I can. This is me, Marvin, Everyday Marvin. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it helpful to you. And make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit the little notification bell down there so we don't miss on any future videos I release. Pretty much release them when I feel like it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Everyday Marvin, and go check out my blog at everydaymarvinreviews.com. Especially that special link that I'll have up here. It may look a little differently. It may say bit.ly on it because as a way to shorten my long link. So it may say bit.ly/Camtasia Studio bonus, something like that. So it'll be down in here. And also, again, go ahead and take advantage of Camtasia. It's a great software. You can try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, you can just uninstall it or stop using it. If you purchase that software, go ahead and take advantage of that bonus that I have available again on my blog, which I have a link to my blog down there, which will again have a link to the Camtasia Studio itself for you to purchase and do the 30-day trial, as well as links to over $100 worth of bonuses that I'm putting attached with this just for you taking action through my video today. So again, thank you for watching. This is Marvin, Everyday Marvin. I guess I will catch you later. Go check that software. Don't waste any more time. I love it. I've had it for years. It's some of the best video editing, screen recording software you can get out on the market today. Again, thank you for watching. I'll catch you later. See ya. Bye. Peace. I'm out here. Bye.